This will probably be a very quick video. I just wanted to talk about the backlash of the iPhone 15 Pro Max once again. I stumbled onto a TikTok video where a TikTok user basically unscrews the backlash of the iPhone 15 Pro Max and compares it to the iPhone 14 lineup. And there is one revelation that could potentially explain as to why the backlash of the iPhone 15 Pro Max could be slightly less durable and more prone to breaking. I'm gonna leave the original link to the TikTok video down in the description box so that you can go and watch the original video. But for those of you who do not have access to TikTok, I'm gonna leave the clip right after this one so that you can have a look as well. So here you can see the user unscrewing the back glass of the iPhone 14, and similarly the same for the iPhone 15. And once that is unscrewed, there is something that we can notice here in the back glass. As you can see in the back glass of the iPhone 14, you can see the metal plate. And in the back glass of the iPhone 15, you don't see that metal plate because that metal plate is on the phone itself. And that potentially could be the reason as to why the back glass of the iPhone 15 Pro Max could be slightly less fragile. As you probably saw in the clip, you can see that the back glass of the iPhone 14 lineup had a steel plate attached to the glass itself, which made the iPhone 14 lineup back glass slightly stronger and more durable. But as you saw, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it did not have the steel plate onto the back glass, it had it on the phone itself, which is something that potentially could have made the back glass of the iPhone 15 Pro Max slightly less durable in comparison to the iPhone 14. Now, Apple does claim that they did this in order to save the cost so that the repairability is cheaper and much more affordable. But I think there were other ways that Apple potentially could have reduced the cost of repairing the back glass rather than making the back glass less durable. Now I'm going to show you another TikTok video where one of the users tries to bend their 15 Pro Max in similar fashion to how Jerry Rig Everything's video was done, and they fail in breaking their 15 Pro Max. So here's the clip. So as you can probably see here, everyone is trying to give it their all to bend the iPhone 15 Pro Max in order to have the back glass shatter, similar to Jerry Rig Everything's video, but everyone is failing and they are really trying hard in order to break that back glass, but it is not happening.
Oh! Oh, that was a screen protector, bro!
And all the hard work just bent the titanium. As you probably saw, the user tried to bend their iPhone 15 Pro Max similar to Jerry Rig Everything's video, and they failed in breaking the iPhone 15 Pro Max. They gave it to their friends as well, and as you can probably notice, a lot of the strength was applied in order to break the back glass, and the phone just did not want to give in. So what does this tell us? Just watching one video online where we see the back glass of the iPhone 15 Pro Max break doesn't mean that all of the iPhone 15 Pro Maxes out there would have the same structural integrity. I think maybe Jerry Rig's Everything iPhone 15 Pro Max unit might have some sort of fault. I don't know. But as we saw, a lot of the people are trying to bend their iPhone 15 Pro Max, and not everyone is having the same result as Jerry Rig Everything's video. So that doesn't mean that if you try to bend your 15 Pro Max, it may or may not shatter, we don't know. But based on what we saw in the teardown of the back glass of the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the 14 Pro lineup, the steel plate that was originally in the glass in the predecessor, the iPhone 14 lineup, is non-existent in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Rather, you find that steel plate in the phone itself. So structural integrity is slightly compromised, but that doesn't mean that if you happen to apply a little bit of pressure on the back of your iPhone 15 Pro Max, it won't necessarily mean that the back glass could crack. There may be chances, but that chance still resides with the iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max as well. What I will say, as I said in my last video as well, is that do get a case for your 14 Pro Max or 15 Pro Max or whatever device that you have, because you would be protecting your phone, and whenever your phone drops, at least it's a case that is going to be absorbing all the pressure, and there's going to be a high chance that your device is not going to break and you can be carefree. Thank you for watching this video. I'll leave it right here. It's up to you to make a decision if you want to buy the new phone because you have an old phone, or if you want to rock it caseless, or you want to rock it with a case. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace.